Hi guys, and welcome back to Maltbox, the non-chill filtered whiskey blog. I'm Andy and I'm back here today with another whiskey review. Now, to get this out of the way, this is actually a whiskey that I've already done a very quick review for on my Malts in Minutes segment that I do on Instagram. However, I kind of feel it warrants a bit more of a deep dive. Oh god, I hate that phrase, it's like being back in work. Into it basically. So I feel like it deserves a bit more of attention. So the whiskey in question is a blended Scotch whisky. It's from a brand called the Antiquary, which is owned by Tomatin Distillery in the Highlands. And it's this. It's their 15-year-old Bordeaux matured blended Scotch whisky. Now, Antiquary is quite an old brand, to be honest. You can pick them up at auction from like the 70s and 60s, I believe. They all come in this rather fetching shaped bottle, like a sort of diamond cut bottle. But basically, the reason I picked this up, originally, it caught my eye. I love blended whiskey. I do. I don't get people that just write them off as a category. It's just not cool, man. There's so much going on. There's some great whiskey out there. And anyway, it caught my eye. It's a 15-year-old for a start. And it was 36 quid RRP. And a 15-year-old whiskey for 36 quid. It's pretty damn good value for money. It's bottled at 43%. Now, in terms of chill filtration, I'm not too sure. I believe it to be chill filtered. Let's just play it safe. Let's say it is chill filtered. Natural colour, it doesn't say anywhere on the bottle or the box. So again, let's assume that it's got added colour. So the fact that it is a blended Scotch whisky tells us that this is a mixture of both malt whisky and grain whisky. So it's not a blended malt where you've got different malts from different malt distilleries. This is a mixture of grain whisky and malt whisky. Now it does say that it's matured in Bordeaux red wine casks as opposed to finished. Now a finish is generally a matter of between, well, anywhere from a month up to, in my opinion, a couple of years. Anything over 2.5 years should really be classed as a double maturation in my book, because you're kind of approaching that 3 year, which is the minimum length of time that something could be called whiskey. So in my view, if you're kind of doing that again in something else, then it's like, well, you're having quite a lot of influence there again, aren't you? In terms of the colour, I mean, in fairness to it, it's a lovely peach kind of colour. It is slightly pink. But again, I mean, if it was natural colour, I'd like to think that a producer like Tomatin would have said somewhere on it. Now, again, bottled at 43%. Retails 36 quid. There's 6,000 bottles of this, so it is a limited edition. However, that's kind of why I did it originally is on the Instagram, because I've been doing a lot of things on that don't make it onto the channel because they're too limited for mass audiences, or it's samples that I've had for ages that aren't necessarily relevant anymore, but I still like, and I think you guys might like as well. However, 6,000 bottles, there's plenty of it out there. It's not like it's a 350 bottle single cask or a 1,000 bottle batch release. It's 6,000 bottles. That's still a lot of whiskey. Some decent legs falling in the glass pretty quick. On the nose. Now, I like wine. I like whiskey. Out of shot, I have many wine racks. It's like the guy out of Anchorman. I have many leather-bound books. No, I've got a lot of red wine in particular. A lot of Bordeaux blends. Some from the 80s, some from the 90s that I've kept for a while. And for me, this is screaming a lot of that wine influence. Now Bordeaux wine in general, like a standard Bordeaux blend, is kind of a mix, I believe, off the top of my head, of Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon grapes. This does have that kind of tannic quality. There's a lot of kind of red berries. We've got some pepper, some toffee. The grain element in there isn't dominant on the nose, in my opinion. There's a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of a creaminess to it as well that you could argue is from the grain whiskey that's in there rather than the malt. Some spiciness, I've already said pepper, but it's back again. And that toffee, it's a really nice kind of balanced nose for me. It is. And just for clarity, guys, I don't practice these videos. I just hit record and I do them all in one take. So I don't write any tasting notes anywhere. I don't have any space for any bleeding tasting notes. I don't do reruns. This is it. What you hear is what you get. Texture, not bad. Sweetness right off the bat. A lovely malty quality now. I'm assuming it's quite high malt content blend this, and I think from memory the Antiquary 12-year-old is cited as having quite high malt content. As things progress, that vanilla comes through quite prevalent. However, it is balanced with a lot of those lovely red fruits that's probably driven from those Bordeaux wine casks. Can it possibly have a tannic quality? Maybe. Not hugely. We've got ginger. Toffee's back. Finish. Soft. Medium length. Getting shorter as things go on. The vanilla's there as well. It's nice. It's really, really nice to drink. It is. It has, for me, a lot of character. It's very, very easy to drink. It's very approachable. However, it is engaging enough to keep your attention. And I think this is, again, when people just write off blended whiskey as a category, I kind of die a little bit inside. I'm like, please give it a chance. Because there's so many quality blends out there. You only need to look at, on the blended malt side of things, and the blended grain, and even the blended category in general, to be fair. Compass Box, prime example. Would I recommend this? Yeah, it's lovely. I really like it. I've actually just ordered a second bottle because I'm halfway, oh God, 2/3 of the way through this one. And I actually got it on offer at the Aberdeen Whisky Shop for 33 quid. Another great independent retailer that you guys should support. So, on that note, I'm going to box it off now. Winner for me. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'm on Instagram at maltboxwhiskey. I'm on maltboxwhiskey.com as well on the website. Thanks for watching. See you soon.